I have a confession. I'm scared of cancer. Really scared of cancer. In the past year, the issue of prostate cancer has entered my consciousness. I know prostate cancer has been around for a very long time, but I started getting online reminders from my insurance company to have my prostate checked through a PSA exam. A PSA exam is an optional blood test your doctor orders as part of your annual physical exam. Prostate cancer became a lot more personal when two friends told me last year that they had prostate cancer. It really got to me. Because all men are at risk of prostate cancer, I now listen to stories of people who have prostate cancer and how they deal with it. One of my best friends, Tony, who I've known for over 15 years, has prostate cancer, and he found out last year. As one of my best friends, he is also an advisor and someone I confided. He frequently says I'm a brother from another mother, and I feel the same about him. Tony is a jovial, upbeat person whom everyone likes when they meet him. Although he didn't talk much about it, I knew the prostate cancer issue weighed on him since last year. I'm happy to report that he began treatment this year. As he got ready for treatment, I suggested Tony that he record videos of his progress. I felt he was going through an important life event that was worth recording. Since January, I've received videos from Tony almost every week. With every new update video, I learned something new from his experience and his journey with prostate cancer. To me, what he says carries a lot more weight because I am hearing straight from him in his words. His experiences, not reading some article online. Because I got so much out of listening to his video journey the last 2 months, I asked Tony if I could share his videos with you. And I'm happy to say he has allowed me to share his journey so far with you. Tony's overarching message is relevant to all men over 50. It's worth listening to. And it just might save your life.
I just finished my first radiation oncology treatment at John B. Amos Cancer Center, treating me for prostate cancer. I know this is probably going to come as a surprise, and my good friend Matthew suggested I chronicle my experiences, so I guess I'll do it a week at a time. But going back to November of 2022, I had a biopsy that in December 22 came back that I had very early stage prostate cancer, and so the urologist, Dr. Harper, let's see what happens, because it was very low readings in terms of the amount of cancer tissue found, and so my PSA numbers kept going up and up. So we decided to do radiation, and so back in December of 23, a year later, I had the seeds implanted by Harper Urology. It was an outpatient procedure. Really didn't have any after effects from that. Surprisingly, just nothing. And so today was my first actual radiation treatment, and it was about 15 minutes of laying still. Didn't feel a daggum thing, man. This is sweet, wonderful. Very blessed that technology is where it is today. So I've got one more treatment tomorrow, and then it'll be Monday through Friday for about 15 minutes every day for another 5 weeks. So that's it. And hey, just if you're a guy and you have high levels of prostate reading or any type of issues as you get older, it can happen. So please make sure you get yourself checked out. But I'm not worried, guys. Got this. And got great staff here. And Dr. Woodrow McWilliams III is my radiation oncologist, and just excited to have all these resources here in beautiful Columbus, Georgia. Until next time.
Hey there, Tony Calloway back again as I have finished my first full week, which was 5 sessions plus the 2 from the previous week of my prostate cancer treatment using radiation at John B. Amos Cancer Center in beautiful Columbus, Georgia. Great facility. And the staff there is outstanding. They take great care. And again, the treatments themselves I would honestly say I don't think I'll lay on the table any more than 10 minutes. I'm probably there 15, 20 at the most, and the big gizmos move around and they don't really make any noise. So I lay there, almost took a nap Friday. So, but no pain, no side effects, nothing so far. So again, I want to encourage, if you ever need to address anything like prostate cancer, then please, get the appropriate care. Radiation was the right thing for me to do, and in another episode I'll explain why a bit more, but I'm delighted with how things are going, and prayerful that everything's going to turn out all right, and I certainly appreciate you watching. So please share this with somebody you love, a guy you love, and again, make sure you check your PSA, and with that, we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Hey, here I am again. Today, I just finished my 14th radiation treatment. And so that means I'm halfway down and halfway to go. I'm excited. And really, at this point, I only have one, I'll call side effect that the doctor is prescribing something to help with. And that is, I guess, because the prostate and or bladder get irritated, have this, I guess, frequent, urgent desire to go take a leak, but then nothing happens. So the doctor said that's because of some irritation, and it'll probably get worse, but nothing unexpected, and certainly something that can be addressed. But hey, 14 radiation treatments out of the way, and looking forward to getting these last 14. And what I want to do is, before it's all over, is take a few little shots and interviews with some of the folks who are taking care of me, and also have the doc maybe say a few things, words of wisdom or things, because the whole point of me doing this is just to encourage guys, man, don't do like so many of us, and certainly maybe not even like me, wait a whole year before taking action. And honestly, if I'd had somebody doing what I'm doing right now, known this is the easiest thing in the world, I wouldn't have waited. So I hope that you won't, and I appreciate it, and I'll see you on the next one. Hey folks, I'm back with you again, continuing the saga of my prostate cancer treatment. I just did my 18th today, so I only have 10 treatments left to go, but some of the side effects are starting to get a little, well, I won't say a little, challenging. I think I made reference in the previous one, but over the past few days, this inability to, let all the urine out quickly, normally, for guys, what it's like. But, not only do you get these like, you're about to pee your pants, run into the bathroom, but then get there and nothing comes out, and it's disruptive to sleep probably more than anything. So the doctor's prescribed, I think it's Flomax. I'm going to pick that up today, and hopefully it'll relieve those symptoms. But now, outside of that, nothing else to complain about. We're still feeling blessed that, I am in good hands, and God's got this. And so with that being said, again, and I mean it sincerely, get your PSA checked, and if your doctors recommend radiation, then I certainly would tell you that I hadn't used the other options, but this is the only bad side effect so far. So, man, this is something I want all men to be aware of. So if it can help you, that's why I'm doing it. Thanks. See you on the next one. Hey folks, I'm back with you again. Hey, I want to tell you that last night I slept like a baby. I started taking the flomax. I just made a previous video, I'll say Flonase, but no, it's flomax. The generic name is tamsulosin, but it says it'll make you drowsy. I started taking it last Monday, and today is the 17th of February. I've got 6 more treatments to go, but I'm going to tell you again, don't wait man, I started having these urgency issues about a week prior to saying anything to the doc, and I wasn't able to I might sleep 2 hours out of whack. But the tamsulosin, the flomax, definitely relieves that urgency, and it doesn't say it'll make you drowsy. It says take it late after your evening meal, and man, I slept wonderfully well. So I just, again, do not be piddling around. Go to the doctor if you're starting to have, side effects. Talk to the doctor, and don't hold it in like I've done. I'm telling you from my being my own worst enemy with some of this stuff. So take action and let the professionals do the professionals can do to make life better for you and help you to beat this prostate cancer thing. Appreciate you, and we'll see you on the next one. Folks, these are the two great people taking care of me. Got Addison and Mike, and hey, they're the best. So if you ever find yourself here at the John B. Amos Cancer Center, ask for them by name. All right, now what is this called, Mike?
Linear accelerator.
This is the linear accelerator that is emitting the radiation that's treating me. So really sophisticated machine, and all I do is lay there and it does all the moving around. So I appreciate you doing that, Mike.
You will.
All right.
Hopefully that's a good shot. There we go.
All right, folks, this is my radiation oncologist, Dr. Woodrow McWilliams III. We've got a long history, which I'll recount at some other time. But Doc, hey, I appreciate the treatment, and I'm feeling really confident about the outcome. If you would talk a minute to the gentleman, and I guess the biggest thing for me is this is nothing to be afraid of, and that success rates are very high. So I'll let you take it from there.
Sure, Mr. Collins, my pleasure. Just as many folks know, that prostate cancer is very common in men, and so 1 in 8 men get it at some point in their lifetime. It's just a result of having a prostate, being a male, and increasing age. But only 1 in 44 will actually die directly from it. And so by having the early detection, that can help with cure rates, and they can be pretty good, actually, as you can see with those numbers. Getting checked regularly with your physician is the best way to get screened with the PSA and a clinical exam, which is we call the digital rectal exam. It's got nothing to do with the computer. It's basically having a prostate exam of the rectum. But in either case, once someone's diagnosed, depending the earlier the stage, a little less you have to do to get it takes to get the treatments on board. And doing the daily radiation treatments, which is the common choice that many men have, is all outpatient. People tolerate it very well. There's some side effects with it, usually related to bowels and bladder, but I have gentlemen that work full-time jobs that can literally come get their treatment, go back to work the same day. But it's daily treatment Monday through Friday, given between 6 to 8 weeks, depending on the situation.
Yeah, well, I tell you, this has been painless, and folks, I just want to say that the biggest thing that I hope this accomplishes is getting people to take action, not be afraid. And this is my certificate of accomplishment. So I want to thank you, Doc, and thank everybody here at John B. Amos Cancer Center. And I look forward to a wonderful life thanks to your help.
I appreciate it.
All right. All right, hey, I really appreciate all you guys, and it's with great honor that I ring the bell. Thank you all. Hey folks, I just finished my last treatment and I am delighted, and you probably saw the video of me ringing the big bell. They give me a little bell to symbolize completion of the treatments, the radiation treatments. Did 28 of them, and believe it or not, I actually feel a little bit nervous, jittery for some reason. I'm excited, but feeling really blessed. So, as I've said, and as you heard from the doc, hey guys, I just wish I had done all this sooner, but I was afraid. So my point to you is all this video is just to show you that, you know, take care of yourself. There's nothing to be afraid of. These professionals, I mean, and the good thing is I didn't feel like I was just being herded through a production process. A lot of caring, a lot of kindness, a lot of support. So the follow-up here is I come back in a month and I get turned back over to the urologist, Dr. Harper, to, you know, check my PSA readings and all that. So it ain't over. I'll be keeping you posted, and I do appreciate any of you who've been praying for me, and I'll be praying for you if you find yourself in need of prostate cancer treatment. But I tell you, if you can go to Columbus, Georgia, John B. Amos Cancer Center, the staff is awesome, absolutely awesome. All right, that's it for now. Talk to you next time. Hey folks, it's me again. I'm not on camera, but I thank God for VA. As you see up there at the top, says Optum VA, whatever CCN stands for. But this is crazy. Now, again, I thank God, but you'll notice that the amount being billed for these radiation treatments, this is for January. And now over here is the amount approved. So let's just zero in on the bottom. The VA only paid, stop shaking here, only paid $7,000 of this $56,698 bill. And, you know, the blessed part is that, as you'll see right there, here it says paid by veteran 0. So again, the benefits of service. But I'm incredibly baffled by the disconnect between what healthcare providers charge and what insurance companies pay. You know, it makes no sense to me. And I was reading something the other day that talked about how we got into this situation with instead of people paying for healthcare, they pay for insurance, and then we get all these outlandish, inflated bills. And it's an unfortunate thing for people who don't have health insurance or have, you know, inadequate health insurance, because it can alter their lives. And this could have been the case for me. So, you know, stay on top and make sure you understand health insurance. And if there's ever any opportunity to vote for anything that could return some sanity to our healthcare system, I encourage you to, you know, side with logic and reason instead of greed, perhaps, as we see here. All right. Until next time.